What is going on, guys? It's your boy Electron Drake, and I'm here for another lesson. So, here are some case dollars and Morgans and some silver bars that I have. Alright, so the lesson today is, so how much will the Federal Reserve and all the big old central banks have to print? Well, I got something for you from demonocracy. So, the the information is from 2012, but still relevant, but there's way more than it states, so here it is. Demonocracy. So that's a $100 bill, as everyone knows. That's $10,000, and that's a million. Right here is a million. That's a 100 million. A billion. Now that's a trillion. The whole stack right there is $1 trillion. So that's the value of all the Bitcoin. That's the value of all the big businesses out there. Well, not big businesses, but the owners of the big businesses of Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, and Carlos Slim. Probably Mexico cartel guy. But anyways, world's biggest companies. Pretty hefty, isn't it? They got all the investment gold and silver out there. So that's how many tonnages there is of gold and silver as of 2012. Probably about, not double, but that's times it by 1.5, then you probably get about a good amount. So that small amount of cash over there, probably about a couple $1 billion. Now all the gold, that's a different story. 2.5 billion, but now it's about 4.2 billion. So yeah, it's increased it quite a bit. So not a lot. Not a lot of silver and gold out there. But now on the other hand, base currency, $28 trillion as of 2012, but it's way more now. And bank, this is base currency, bank currency. It's not money. So we have that. 5 billion, 50 billion, probably it's about 180 billion by now, or more. 58 trillion of government bonds. Bonds here is a word for bondage, which means enslavement. So, the total of all the stock market is this. It's 116 trillion of corporate stocks and bonds. Quite a bit of each one of these little pallets up here is 100 million paper currencies, fiat notes. See how far that stretches? Makes the Eiffel Tower look like it's a little baby. A little baby. Now all the private businesses and real estate, what their value is in fiat notes, is about $300 trillion. Look at all that. One Eiffel Tower. About 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's just call it 12 to 15 football fields in length. There's the White House, a normal house, a truck, several trucks, and Big Ben. That's quite a bit. Now, the value of derivatives, what the derivative is basically a bet on debt. Basically, a bank loans out to Bank A, and Bank A loans out to Bank B, and Bank B loans out to Bank A, and someone who bets in the market saying there's going to be that many contracts, so they're going to bet on the value of it, and see if another one fails to pay on the other one. Basically, yeah, it's a ginormous betting market, just like the casinos in Las Vegas. So it's $1 quadrillion. So that's just the base amount that they can speculate that's probably out there. What we know about, anyways. So what's 1 quadrillion look like? These are all the banking institutions. The FDIC right there, building, like Bank of America, and some tall buildings. Which one is the Empire State? That's probably the Empire State right there. But look at that. Quite a bit of football fields in length. Just one by that many stacks of just one of these little guys on the screen here are $100 million. Makes your house look tiny. Look at that. That's a mess. A million billions or a billion millions. 100 trillions. No, sorry, that's 1,000 trillions. All the currency and assets in the world in $100 bills. Kind of vanishes off in the distance because no one knows for sure how much this truly is. It could very well be 5 quadrillion. Who knows? All the gold, all the fiat currency in existence, or valued in fiat currency. So, what I think will happen, people say that the SDR or all these big old government institutions will come in and save the day with printing currency out of nowhere. But here's the thing. All this currency, they're going to have to print so much currency to save all of this that they're going to have to flood the Grand Canyon and fill every crack with fiat currency and just shove it in there to save their institutions. A lot of people think that cryptos or Bitcoin or Fed coin is going to come in and save the day. But here's the thing. Who is the owner of the fiat Federal Reserve note? I don't know. This says United States on the back, but this says, that's not the owner of the fiat of the note. It says right there, Federal Reserve note. That's the owner. That's the true owner of this note. The United States is just the holder of this note. So, when push comes to shove, someone's going to look at the note and why it's devalued. They're going to look at the top portion, yes, it's going to say United States, and they're going to look, so who owns the note? The Federal Reserve. Who has taught us since grade school that who is the creator and destroyer of currency? It is the Federal Reserve. So the Federal Reserve has played themselves. So that's it for the lesson today, and I'll link in the description down below. Alright, catch you guys on the next lesson.